This could change YouTube videos forever. Okay guys, so I'm going to start this video off by first taking some time to explain the why. So very recently, a channel I've been watching, Family Cruisin, a YouTube channel on the rise, had posted a video about how on the way home from the local dealership that he recently had a motor changed out in his Dodge Hellcat, that the car burned down to the ground directly after so. The video also had what the owner of the channel, Powell, called some memorial footage of his car and previous clips that he had taken from various videos of his doing pulls and such in the Hellcat. Now, what I find incredibly coincidental and extremely ironic at the same time is that he posted this video August 1st. 2 weeks after the posting, suddenly the channel is under investigation for the alleged street racing. What I find odd about this is that these clips he had merged into one in this memorial footage before showing the Hellcat burned down to the ground he had on the channel for months and others for years before this video was even made. He has had a consistent gain in subscribers over a period of time, but this video did go viral. After watching some of the other videos on YouTube about this whole ordeal, I seen somebody called Joey66 mentioned he believes the car dealership may have had something to do with this. I believe he is absolutely correct, and here's why. Paul is suing the car dealership for his Hellcat burning down to the ground. So if you take a minute and think about a car dealership in a large city like Plainfield, Illinois, they must have a great deal of customers under their belt, including police, DA, local authorities, etc. My guess is because the video went so viral, and I mean 600,000+ views in a short amount of time, that somebody from the dealership had to have seen that video and shared it with co-workers and anybody else in the building, maybe even owners, management, etc. Somebody who may have been in cahoots with the authorities, with the hopes that if Paul is in jail because of the videos for an extended amount of time during a civil lawsuit, that they may not have to bear the weight of it, being he may not be able to make it to hearings, get with a lawyer and things needed to go through that intricate process around that. It is a good strategy for the car dealership, but regardless, two completely separate cases, and Paul should still be able to win his lawsuit with the dealership because it has absolutely nothing to do with street racing or misuse of the car, because let's be honest here folks, being it is a 707 factory horsepower equipped car from the showroom floor made for taking some abuse. Now, with all that out of the way, what does that do for YouTube and YouTubers in general? Well, for starters, if the state of Illinois wins the case against Paul for street racing, and that's a big if, then every YouTuber out there needs to watch what they post and what it relates to. People like Cletus McFarland ripping in his Corvette down the highway. Send it! This thing is so sick. Or 1320 Video posting street racing videos. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Or even like It's Just a Sick street racing a Hellcat and his Mustang. Holy shit! Street Speed 717, street racing exotic cars. I could go on and on and on. All of them have one thing in common. They post videos of street racing events, which are, yes, claimed to be in Mexico, but so does Paul's videos. He doesn't give locations, times, or places besides Mexico of where all of this occurs. Also, several new stations commented about him being charged for child endangerment, and I can show you countless videos of people ripping in their cars with a kid in the car. This all leads to my next point, the fluctuation in the videos. And what I mean by that is the ability to edit and then post the content. Almost every YouTuber uses editing software to merge their clips and make corrections and whatnot to their videos before posting and making sure to add their own touches to them. A great lawyer should be able to argue that the videos they are charging him for were edited. They could have moved sound clips, sections of the video could have been sped up and slowed down. I mean, you could virtually do just about anything with video editing software that you can purchase in any local Best Buy for $100, and it is almost like movie type editing. It's so similar to a movie anymore that one should be able to argue with no speedometer or tachometer and just sound in a background, which you can't even really make out where this is happening at or how fast he is really going. How can you charge someone for something you didn't catch in the act and don't have viable evidence to show all of the things needed to prove he's guilty? This is why it could potentially change YouTube videos from here on out. If Paul does wind up being found guilty, every future YouTuber video and even past YouTuber videos will have to watch what they post, and I don't mean just the car videos. I mean everything from breaking into my teacher's house and hiding in her bedroom to doing a backroad burnout like myself. Think about it. Every bit of this information could potentially be used against you in the court of law if gotten into the wrong hands. So be careful what you're posting and when. Mr. Paul Powell also has a GoFundMe set up collecting some money to help with the $40,000 bond for bail, as well as lawyer fees. And honestly, if we want to keep the YouTube community alive, especially the car community on YouTube, then we as a YouTube community should take a stand and throw in a donation to help fight this. Even if it's only a couple dollars, anything will help. This is not only a fight for Paul, but for us as well, because like I said, if they win this will continue to get worse. Also, not to mention, Paul seems like a really nice guy who is having to bend over without Vaseline. I mean, he has 4 kids and a wife and goes to church for Christ's sakes, and has never been arrested and doesn't do anything incredibly illegal, so why not show a little support? Even if you don't want to throw some cash in to GoFundMe, you can show support by throwing me a thumbs up on this video, commenting below, and most of all, hit that subscribe button for more awesome content. Thanks for watching.